Alright, Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming in week week out, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom. You know, this brothers from GM in Chicago coming with another quick little lesson. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations and blessings to all you Akim who preaching this truth. You know what I'm saying? In sincerity.
Truth and sincerity.
And with charity, man. You know. So we just gonna get into this little lesson. The Spirit hopped on me last night. We read over John 13, you know, and that chapter within itself deep, you know what I'm saying? So just hopped in the Spirit, man, and you know, the Spirit hopped on me to, you know, put this little lesson together. But we can go ahead, just go and get into it.
This is John chapter 12 verse 26. It says, "If any man serve me, let him follow me, and where I am, there shall also my servant be. If any man serve me, him will my Father honor."
Alright, now we're servants of Yahweh Shai. You know, Yahweh Shai said, if any man serve me, let him follow me. You know what I'm saying? We're following the ways, the example of Yahweh, that Yahweh Shai showed us, you know, through the scriptures. And it says, and where I am, there shall also my servant be. And if any man serve me, him will my Father honor. Because Yahweh Shai is a servant of the Most High, our Father, Yahweh. You know? Because Yahweh Shai didn't come on his own accord. The Most High, our Father, Abanawa, sent him. You know?
Can I preach up?
Go ahead, brother.
This is John 10 and 30. I and my Father are one. You know what I mean? So when he said, he's not saying they're the same person. He's saying they have the same goals.
Same mindset,
you know what I mean?
same
mindset, same spirit, exactly. They came there one and the same. You know what I mean? He was sent to do what his Father wanted him to do. And that is what he's here for. You know what I mean?
God. This is St. John 14 and 6. It says, Yahweh Shai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. You know, Yahweh Shai was that intercessor, man.
God.
He's that gap to bridge us back to our Father, you know. And it says, if ye had known me, you should have known my Father also. And from henceforth ye know him and have seen him. You know? And I just read that just basically to show that, you know, Yahweh Shai comes from the Father, you know? Because a lot of people say, oh, you worship Yahweh Shai, that's an idol, and all this. You are not knowing the scriptures, man. Because the Most High clearly, all through the whole Bible, the Old Testament and the New, man, Yahweh Shai was set up to be exactly what he is now, man.
God.
You know? Get St. John 12 and 49, Bible for sure.
Okay. This is John, you said 12 and 49?
Okay.
This is John 12 and 49. For I have not spoken of myself, but the Father which sent me. He gave me a commandment, what I should say, and what I should speak.
Right, man. Now this our Lord Yahweh Shai speaking, man. Everything that he came to do and everything that he came to say and all the words that it was spoken, the Father, it was given to him from the Father, man.
God.
No, read verse 50, bro. God.
And I know that his commandment is life, everlasting. Whatsoever I speak, therefore, even as the Father said unto me, so I speak.
Exactly. You know? So everything comes from the Father, man. You know? Everything is ordained from Yahweh. You know? Allah Hayanawa, man. Alright, now we can jump to 13. Unless you had a precept.
Yeah, I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is John chapter 8, verse 12. Then spake Yahweh Shai again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that follows me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. And that light of life is the everlasting life as well. You know what I mean? And then when he says, "He that followed me," he's sent it from the Most High. You following him, you following the Most High. You know?
That's right. We can jump to 13.
13.
You know, I just basically, these little scriptures that we brought out is showing that Yahweh Shai is a servant of our Father, Yahweh. You know? And we're servants of Yahweh Shai. You know? And John 13, you know, I read, like I said, a couple brothers read that last night, and man, you know, it resonated with me, you know. But, we ain't gonna really read the whole thing. We're gonna jump around through certain points. You know, you can start at the top, though.
John 13:1.
Okay.
This is John 13:1. Now before the feast of the Passover, when Yahushua knew that his hour was come, that he should depart out of this world unto the Father, having loved his own which were in the world, he loved them unto the end.
Jump down 5.
Verse 5. And after that he poureth water into a basin, and began to wash the disciples' feet, and to wipe them with the towel wherewith he was girded. Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter saith unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet?
Right, because it's Yahweh Shai, man. It's the king. You know, Peter was like, oh, Lord, nah.
Yeah, what
you know
doing?
what I'm saying? Keep going.
Then cometh he to Simon Peter, and Peter saith unto him, Lord, dost thou wash my feet? Salaki.
You look herself.
Yahushua answered and said unto him, What I do thou knowest not now, but thou shalt know hereafter.
Right. You know, they didn't understand what Yahushua was doing when he was washing their feet. You know.
Peter saith unto him, Thou shalt never wash my feet. Yahushua answered him, If I wash thee not, thou hast no part with me.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So Peter like, nah, Lord. You know what I'm saying? You will never wash my feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, Lord, it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? And Yahushua cut his ass like, look, man, if I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't got no part in this, man. You know?
He was pretty much showing him, though. He was showing him the way. Where are we going?
Verse 9.
Verse 9. Simon Peter saith unto him, Lord, not my feet only, but also my hands and my head.
So once he heard that, you know what I'm saying? Peter was like, oh, shit, hey, nah, okay, you know?
Yeah, please. Yahushua saith to him, He that is washed needeth not save to wash his feet, but is clean every whit. And ye are clean, but not all.
Right, which was talking about Judas. Jump down to
verse 14.
Matter of fact, you keep reading, it's like.
For he knew who should betray him. Therefore said he, Ye are not all clean. So after he had washed their feet and had taken his garments, he was set down again. He said unto them, Know ye what I have done to you? Ye call me Master and Lord, and ye say, Well, for so I am. If I then, your Lord and Master, have washed your feet, ye also ought to wash one another's feet. For I have given you an example, that ye should do as I have done to you.
Exactly. You know? And that was the example. That he, the Lord, he being the Lord, the head, you know what I'm saying? But he serves us, he ministers unto us. You know? Is deep within itself, you know? You can read verse 16.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord, neither he that is sent greater than he that sent him.
Verse 17.
If ye know these things, happy are ye, if ye do them.
Right. So now that's the point, man. That's a humbling within itself. Yahushua washing the disciples' feet, man. And Yahushua, he's the king, you know. He's Yahushua. And he washed the disciples' feet. But that example, he was showing that example that we should serve one another.
Exactly.
You know? And that's the just of this whole lesson that the Spirit put together, you know. Grab Luke 12:37.
This is Luke 12:37. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching.
That's right. That's doing his work, man.
Come on.
You know, that's watching for the signs of the times, man. The Lord said there should be earthquake, pestilence, rumors of wars, man. That's all going on right now, man. This is signs of the end, you know. Blessed are those servants that are found watching, man. You know. And Lord willing, we are those servants, man. From what it's looking like, we gotta be, man. You know, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone.
Continue.
That was all 37?
No, no.
Keep going.
Verily I say unto you, that he shall gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them.
Right. Then the key point is he gonna come and serve them. You know.
Come on.
No, I got it. This is Matthew 20:26. It says, because the scripture says, the greater thou art, the more humble thou shalt be. Now, we got perfect examples where, you know, matter of fact, I'm just get the scripture. This is Matthew 20:26. It says, I'm going to start at 25. But Yahushua called them unto him and said, ye know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and that they are great, exercise authority upon them. Salakia, I'm going to reread that again. But Yahushua called them unto him and said, ye know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and they that are great exercise authority upon them. You know, that's the pridefulness of these mainly Esau and these other fucking nations, man. You know? But verse 26, but it shall not be so among you. But whosoever will be great among you, let him be your minister. You know? And it says, and whosoever will be chief among you, let him be your servant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, these words speak for itself. Like, I can't even...
Yeah, that's actually very plain.
Yeah, I can't break it down. It's verse 28. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. You know? So the Lord came to minister our Father's word, man. You know? He came to serve us with this truth. You know? And in turn, as Yahushua example that he gave us, we are to do it unto each other and to the flock.
Come on.
You know? Yeah, go ahead, brother.
This is I just had it. Here you go. This is Philippians chapter 3 verse 17. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an ensemble. You know what I mean? That's pretty much saying, just like how Yahushua, our Lord, you know what I mean, gave an example by washing the disciples' feet. That's exactly how we should be to one another. You know what I mean? We should serve one another. That's really the whole point. You know what I mean? You're bearing your brother's burden is serving your brother. You know what I mean? Walking twain with your brother is serving your brother. You know what I mean? Loving your brother is serving your brother. You know what I mean? Being brotherly. That's the whole thing about this. You know what I mean?
Having charity, man. Having charity. Do you know your mindset have to be to wash your brother's feet, man?
Humble.
The mindset that Yahushua had, man, and a lot of you niggas ain't got that mindset, man.
Man.
And I'm talking about niggas who claim to be in the truth, man.
Niggas that never name me how about Shem Yahushua.
Can you get Matthew's 23 and 11? Of
course. This is Matthew's 23 and 11. But he that is greatest among you shall be your servant.
And that's plain, man. And that's plain. You know, the greater thou art, the more humble thou shalt be, man.
Come.
And the dog just crewed, man.
Come.
This is Mark 10:44. Salaki, I'm gonna start at 43. It says, but so shall it not. No, I'm gonna start at 42. Salaki. But Yahushua called to him and saith unto them, ye know that they which are accounted to rule over the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and their great ones exercise authority upon them. Same thing that we just read in Matthew. But so shall it not be among you. You know? But whosoever will be great among you shall be your minister. And whosoever of you will be the chiefest shall be servant of all. For even the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister and to give his life a ransom for many, man.
Come.
You know? I mean, and it's plain, man.
Brother, where'd you read it?
And it's plain. You say what?
Where'd you read that?
Mark 10, started at 42. You know? I mean, and it's plain. These scriptures don't need no breaking down, man. Yahweh Shai set the example, man. You supposed to be men in the Lord, man. We follow this book as it is written, man, to the best of our ability, man.
Come.
The scripture says to love thy brother as thyself, man. You love yourself, right? Then you love your brother just as much as you love yourself, man. There's no greater love than to give thy life for thy brother, man, for thy friend, man.
And that's the reason why pretty much the laws was pretty much wrapped around brotherly love.
That's why Yahweh Shai said it, bro.
Yeah.
The greatest commandment is to love the Father with all thy heart and all thy soul, man.
Come.
And the next one is like unto that, man. It's to love the brotherhood as thyself, man. Love thy brother, man. Two greatest commandments, man. Love Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and the brothers, man. Paul said, though I have gift of prophecy and of miracles and healings, I'm paraphrasing. But, man, without charity, it's all nothing, man. It's all nothing, man. It's a lot of niggas that claim to be in the truth, man.
Yahweh Shah put the brothers above everybody. When, like, where's that scripture at when we say who is my brother, who is my mother?
Matthew 12, I believe. I believe it's Matthew 12. Matthew's let's see. 12:46.
Come on. This is Matthew's chapter 12, verse 46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. You know what I mean? They wasn't in there with him. You know what I mean? They wasn't where he was at. You know what I'm saying? They was waiting to get their turn to talk to the man. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples, and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. His family was people that was doing the work in Habashah Shem Shah.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
Plain and simple.
And a lot of you niggas treat niggas in the world better than you treat your own brothers that's in this truth, man.
Yeah. It ain't supposed to be no time where you can go to a nigga in the world before you can go to a brother. You know what I'm saying?
That let you know where your mind state at, man.
Yeah.
You need to examine yourself, man, whether you be in the faith, nigga. And if the shoe fit, wear it, man.
Man.
This is Matthew 24 and 42. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as you think not, the Son of Man cometh. You know? Hey man, we don't know when the Lord come, man.
Come.
You know? We don't know, man. That's why in Revelations, man, you can't be found naked, man. You gotta have them garments, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, verse 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. You know, who is that talking about, man? Who the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Faithful and wise servant, whom the Lord hath made ruler over his household, man. First and foremost, that's starting with the apostles and the elders, a great millstone on down, man. And it says to give them meat in due season, man. To push this word, man, this truth, man. It says, blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Damn.
Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods, man. You know? And that's the point, man. Blessed is he, you know, that is found doing this work, man. In truth, in sincerity, and with charity, man.
Come on.
And with charity, man. You know? And that's the main thing I wanted to drive home, man. That we're servants to you, brothers, man. We're servants to each other. We're servants to the flock. First and foremost, we're servants to Yahweh Yahushua. You know? And like I said, we're servants to each other. And we're servants to the flock, man. We're here to feed the flock, man. To give them their meat in due season, man. You know?
Come on. Give them real food.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Giving them love and charity.
Because this is love and charity.
That's right.
You know? This is verse 48. But and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, which is a lot of you niggas out there, all you niggas that's coming against the elders that fell off, man.
Y'all some jokes. Y'all are the real jokes.
And shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken. The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him, and in an hour that he is not whereof, and shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. And the portion with the hypocrites, man, hey, man, that's any of these pestilences that's coming, man. You know, whether it be the race riots, the race wars, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be the famine, you know, whether it be martial law, you know, or whether it be the ultimate pestilence, man, the missiles, man.
Yeah.
You
Worst
know?
case scenario, missiles.
Can you get Luke 12 and 47, Bible Shah?
Come. 12 and 47.
Come.
This is Luke 12 and 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will, and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes.
Can you read that again, Bible Shah?
And that servant which knew his Lord's will.
The niggas that know the truth, man. You niggas that know the truth, man. That know the will of the Lord. That's knowing what's coming. That's knowing what's finna happen, man.
And prepared not himself.
And prepared not himself, man. You niggas that ain't on the highways and byways bidding to come to the marriage, man. You niggas that's not out here doing this work in truth and in sincerity and in charity.
Neither did according to his will.
Neither did according to his will, man. Neither did according to as the scriptures tell us to do, man.
Man, if you ain't doing according to his will, then you pretty much breaking the laws, then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that's what that sounds like. You just being a wicked nigga, man. Shall be beaten with many stripes.
Shall be beaten with many stripes, man. Plain. And we gonna end it on this. This is James 4 and 17. Cause you know, reread that again, Bible shot from the top.
Come on. And that servant which knew his Lord's will.
Which knew the Lord's will, man. Hey, the Lord's will is good, man. You know?
And prepared not himself.
And prepared not himself, man.
Neither did according to his will. Shall be beaten with many stripes.
Shall be beaten with many stripes, man. This is James 4 and 17. You notice every time the dog barking at, you know. It says, therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. So you niggas that know to do good, man, that know to do the will of the Lord, that know to go out here and do this work, man, to know to have charity towards our brethren, man. You know, you niggas that know to do good and doeth it not, it is sin, man.
That's like being in the truth. Of course, you're gonna learn right from wrong. I mean, of course, you're gonna stumble. You know, just coming in, you're not gonna be on point with everything, but you're gonna learn after a while, and you're gonna know what's right and what's wrong, what to do, what not to do. Pretty much, you just keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you knowing that it's wrong and then you do the shit still. Come on, man. Yeah. You fucking it up for yourself, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, hey, Lord willing, I hope this was edifying the brothers, man. You know, just hopped on our spirits. You know, the Lord put it on our spirits to, you know, put this little lesson together, man. Hey, we're service to you brothers that's watching this, man. God. And Lord willing, you brothers are edified, man. You know. So, with that, man, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. God. And salutation, love, and, you know, to all you Akim who preaching the truth. You know, preaching this gospel, man. In truth and in sincerity. With charity, man.
With charity.
Shalom.
Shalom.